I love the methane sort of spewing out of the grunts kind of effect. I think that's a really cool effect. I don't know if it's methane or if it's blood, but still, I think it's pretty cool. Now, a quick couple of things with this kind of image here. For starters, the shields. I don't know. They seem kind of off for some reason. How the shields come back, or the kind of weird hexagons that come up. I think that's kind of weird, but if that's how they're going, it's how they're going. A quick thing I wanted to make note of that I thought was kind of weird is if you'll notice that a couple seconds prior, the reload button is right bumper. On screen, you can see the button to pick up the plasma pistol is right bumper, and the grapple hook is right bumper. So everything is right bumper. I know that's kind of the control scheme. I'm guaranteeing that there's gonna be another one, like a universal one, similar to Halo 4 and 5. I think that's just gonna be the case, because people like that kind of style as well. Obviously bumper jumper and that kind of thing as well. But I don't know. I think it's kind of weird that it's all right bumper. That could lead to some mishaps if you're trying to, pull a plasma coil to you with the grappling hook and you pick up a plasma pistol. Not going to go well. But, we'll see how it changes. So in front of us we have what looks to be a crashed UNSC frigate. I don't know what type it is, but it's there. And just to the right you also see a Pelican that's crashed. I think it's a Pelican. It could be like a Sabre or something, but I'm pretty sure it's a Pelican. Yeah, I mean it's cool. I like that they have that kind of aesthetic going on with those kind of destroyed ships and things. Hopefully there's some banished ships that are destroyed and it's not just UNSC stuff. Maybe it is. I guess with this in mind, this is where I really talk about the datapad terminal things. I do hope they have... I hope you can go inside. Maybe you can go inside and there's like some stuff. There's a lot of different things that can happen. Hopefully they're not just set pieces and they're actually interactive places. Go inside and go to the control room, which is what we're basically looking at. Maybe you can hook up to a terminal and gain some sort of intel on what's happened to the ship or what's happening around you or the backstory or something. That would be cool. Collectibles, that kind of thing. Maybe what I hope to see is like a hangar. You can come up to one of these ships and there's like a bit of a hangar area where there's like destroyed warthogs and maybe there's a couple of good warthogs or good vehicles. Could be any vehicle. This is maybe where you find scorpions and other really power play kind of vehicles. It looks kind of like just below the crosshairs there. It looks like that might be a building, so maybe that's a thing as well. But yeah, I mean, crashed frigate. Hopefully you can do stuff. Get some vehicles out of it, some collectibles, some terminals, something. The Pelican, a couple of crashed Pelicans. There could be survivors, like UNSC survivors fighting Covenant sort of thing. You could, find events like that. Maybe there's some that just crashed and you just find weapons like rocket launchers or power weapons similar to the sniper tower outpost things. Who knows? There's a lot of options there. Hopefully they do something with it rather than kind of having them just random set pieces. And the banished dropship looks cool. Looks pretty banished. It kind of looks like it has some like UNSC stuff bolted to it. I could be wrong. Maybe that's just how the aesthetic of the Banished is. Yeah, I mean, it looks cool. Gameplay wise, I don't really know. There's a lot of options they could do with this. It depends on the game. Now, I want to talk about some mechanics in the game that could happen. Maybe on harder difficulties this is more prevalent, but just for right now, hear me out. As you play through the game, as you play through the story, the campaign, side missions, whatever, you gain a notoriety or some sort of wanted level, I guess. And as you progress through, you start to piss off people more and more, and they start sending things to get you. This could be part of that. Maybe they have dropships come down to try and hunt you and drop troops off to try and fight you, and they're constantly harassing you. Banshees could come out of nowhere and attack you. Jackal snipers, they could kind of be hiding, and they become more and more common as you go through the game, ready to, fire at you randomly from anywhere. A lot of kind of cool aspects in that case. With the dropship, I kind of hope you can board them or do something to them. Maybe you could find weapons that can actually take them out, take them down. And if you take them down, you can go over and loot them. Maybe you can board them if you're lucky. I don't know how. Maybe like a jetpack and a grappling hook, and you can go up there and get inside and take it over. And you can fly them around. It is an open world, so I would imagine you can fly. Hopefully, finally fly. Pelicans and dropships. Pick up your friends, and because it is co-op, pick up all your friends and they can ride with you, and you could just rain down death from above. That would be kind of cool. But I don't know how they'll do that, because it seems pretty high up, so I don't know how the fuck you're going to reach it, but that could, maybe you can hijack one, I don't know. But yeah. Sprint is obviously a controversial subject. Some people hate it, few people love it. I think for this game, it's going to be a necessary evil. Based on the scale, based on the open world, you don't want to be bunny hopping the whole way. I don't want to be bunny hopping for however big this map is. So I think it's just going to be necessary to have some way to get around faster, as if you're on foot. Obviously the grappling hook helps with that. Obviously the if there's a jetpack, that will help, but nothing sprint. You're just gonna have to have it. I'm sorry. Vehicle wise, got a Warthog in front of us. That's exciting. It's a Warthog. Not much more I can say about it. Hopefully they have the other variants and stuff scattered around the map. Hopefully they have they put them in more unique positions, maybe like rolled over, or as part of like a garage, or maybe inside a ship, or attached to a pelican or near a pelican or something like that, so it actually looks a bit more natural rather than just randomly here like it currently is. And if it is open world, hopefully they track where it is, so if you jump out of a Warthog, it's going to stay there no matter how. If you go super far away, maybe not, but hopefully it stays there so it can track where it is, rather than you get out, you walk away, despawns, then you're screwed. Hopefully they actually are a bit better with that kind of spawning. But yeah, in a second you'll hear the engine. It sounds alright. I kind of wish it was a bit more heavier, a bit more gruntier, but otherwise it's pretty good. Alright, so the map. Here we are. As we know, the game is going to be open world. So I don't know how it's going to work. It looks pretty simple. Missions will be in different areas. Let's just kind of start with the basics, what we've got going on screen. So in the top left corner, we've got these tabs. We've got TAC map, which is the tactical map, which you can see in front of you. Upgrades and database. Now, upgrades. Look, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be honest. Not excited about upgrades. I don't really know how that works. I can't really think of anything that's gonna fit upgrades well. You are a Spartan 2. From basically 7 years old, Chief was upgraded. He is an upgraded human, technically. So you can't. I don't know what kind of upgrades they're gonna add, unless that's kind of like a gear thing. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe it's to do with how you actually get the grappling hook. So my thoughts for upgrades was maybe some sort of gear type thing or armor modification type thing. Sort of like maybe Reach with its armor ability. I can't remember what they're called. Mod things. Maybe that's what upgrades is. Maybe you have to get an upgrade to allow you to sprint. Maybe you have to get an upgrade to that gives you a grappling hook. Maybe you have to get an upgrade to get a jetpack or something. Because it is open world, and I talked a bit about how I kind of want maybe chased or whatever by the Banished. Maybe there's upgrades that help with the survival skills. I think maybe something like, I don't know if there's a day and night cycle, because it is a ring. Like, I don't know how a day and night cycle works on a ring, if there is indeed one. If there is one, well, there technically there is one, because there is in Halo CE that mission where you do night stuff. I don't know how it works, but if there is a night cycle in this game, you can maybe get night vision upgrade to your visor, or I don't know if thermal is going to be a good idea, but yeah, like a thermal upgrade to your visor. Maybe you can get like a rebreather system that allows you to go into flood areas, because I think the flood is confirmed in this game. So maybe you need like a system to allow you to go in there without dying instantly. I don't know how that would work, because in the past, obviously, Chief has gone to very flood-infested areas, or he has been in night-based missions without night vision. But I think that'd be a cool little thing to add. Obviously, throw a jetpack in there. I hope they don't have like thruster packs, but if they do, they do. Maybe you can get like not only a grappling hook, but like a wrist blade or something, like what the elites used in Halo Reach as the assassination weapon. Something like that. Maybe you can get like a jackal type shield. It's not a jackal shield exactly, but like sort of like a jackal shield. That would be kind of interesting to kind of whack that on. More UNSC, obviously, that you can kind of like draw out, but you have to use like a pistol. I don't know how the fuck it's going to work, but that could be an upgrade. I don't really know. I hope there's not like, health upgrade, or flat damage percentage upgrade, or critical hit upgrade, or some random kind of crap upgrades. I hope they don't go that route, because this isn't really an RPG type game. This is a man who is taken as a 7-year-old, as a child, experimented on, augmented, and sent to be designed to be the absolute pinnacle of killing machine technology. That's what he is supposed to be. So I don't really know how upgrades would work, if they would work at all.